here. They'll jump from Beckett's Gate. They're off. They're racing. And Real Safe, the first of them to leave. Big Swoop, though, got out very well. Looks for the lead. Miss Malibu from the inside left nicely. Birdie Eagle, Bambin Boy out a little wide as they approach that first turn from Man of the Hour. Right off the course, come a little bit closer. Then Salchino back there in the field. Kerman Rock Choose to Cruise, and dropping out last is Pagey's Turn. Big Swoop was able to cross to the rail and led them going past the 1400 from Bambin Boy, who follows it over now and sits up there at the flanks of Big Swoop. Malibu Miss on the inside is next of all as they work towards the 1200 metre mark, being followed by Come a Little Bit Closer, who got stranded wide in running. Then Birdie Eagle, a length away, Man of the Hour. Back there between horses, Real Safe. On the inside, Choose to Cruise, Kerman Rock, followed by Salchino, and last is Pagey's Turn. And so as they work down the side, leaving the 950 behind them, Big Swoop making play. It leads by a length over the fave, Bambin Boy. On the rails next of all, Miss Malibu up there in third spot. She's enjoyed a box seat run. The same though can't be said about Come a Little Bit Closer, who's been no closer than 3 deep. Then Birdie Eagle at the 600 mark. Choose to Cruise down on the inside. Man of the Hour about to peel off and go 3 and 4 deep. Real Safe back in the field. Kerman Rock followed by Salchino, and still last is Pagey's Turn in the direction of the turn. Big Swoop will straighten up in front. In fact, he'd kicked away from Bambin Boy, who looked pretty flat at the top of the straight. He's off the bridle. Come a little bit closer down the outside, keeps on coming, and so does Kerman Rock, but he wants to lay in. Pagey's Turn from last. It's still Big Swoop though, down past the 100 in front. Big Swoop's the leader from Come a Little Bit Closer. Pagey's Turn keeps coming. Big Swoop, Pagey's Turn, big dive, all made it close. Awfully close. Pagey's Turn lunging at Big Swoop in the absolute last stride, I'm not sure, and Come a Little Bit Closer, weakening on its effort back there with Bambin Boy. And they were followed by Choose to Cruise, Birdie Eagle, Kerman Rock wanted to lay in noticeably up the straight. Miss Malibu followed further back Salchino, Real Safe, and the last of them home is Man of the Hour.
Well, I fancy it might be the outside here, but there's going to be nothing between it. That inside horse is right there. Do not tear your ticket up. Sean O'Donnell desperately is trying to hold on with Big Swoop, and the number goes up. It's 7. Big Swoop will hold on from Pagey's Turn. The heads go down there. Gee, on the low angle, it's very, very tight, but the number is up here at Ascot. 7 will hold on the leader. Big Swoop from 9, Pagey's Turn. 2 Come a Little Bit Closer, and 1 Bambin Boy. 7, 9, 2 and 1, but it's Ray Malpass and Sean O'Donnell with the 4-year-old gelding by Galar that holds on Big Swoop. We'll try and record our post-race here from Ascot and get it played out a little bit later, but for our Sky Throw Presidential audience, you'll have to go to the next race 8 at Launceston.
Fourth place, 151.98 here is the time for the 1800, 151.98. And nose 1 length the margins. Big Swoop for trainer Ray Malpass. Sean O'Donnell aboard has run home in 36.25 by Galar from Big Both Ways for DV and Heb, and just the second win of a 20-start career for the 4-year-old, but he has been going pretty well in recent times. Big Swoop clings on desperately. An eyelash to Pagey's Turn by Schwarzier from Fine Approach. Troy Turner there bringing the 3-year-old from last on the corner, trained by Sharon Miller. And third, Come a Little Bit Closer, the Red Hot Choice gelding from Come Sit Beside Me, trained by Lou Luciani, ridden by Lakdar Romilly. We'll go to Scotty next in the yard. Race 6 next, the Crown Towers Handicap. 1 New Had, 4 Elementary Homes, and 9 Auntie Jean are the scratchings out of race 6 at 3:58. Well, let's go downstairs. We'll catch up now with Scotty. He's got Ray Malpass with him at the moment too. He doesn't mind travelling his horses around the state. Ray, what are the ambitions for Big Swoop down there, Scotty?
Well, we've also got his son in the background too, who we haven't seen for a long, long while here. Ray, well, first of all, how long's Ian been back?
Oh, he's been back a couple of months, but he's going back to Hong Kong next week, as far as I know.
Speaking of going back, will you be going back to Carnarvon, and how many in the team?
Yeah, I've got a few there. I'm getting ready for Carnarvon, so I'm off in about a fortnight. This guy will probably have 1 more run, and then he'll have a break, and maybe get him up to Carnarvon later in the year for the longer distance races, I suppose. Yeah.
There's a longer distance race up there called the Cup. Could he be a Cups horse?
He will be eventually. He's only a Class 1 horse. He's no champion. But he likes to roll along out in front, which is, it might be an acquisition up there, I would have thought.
I saw your reaction about 4 starts ago when Alaskan God won, but by a length and a half, and this horse, Big Swoop, was about 100 to 1 in. Were you on him that day?
Just for a place that day. You know, could have hung on and run third, but he didn't. But anyway, Alaskan God form was pretty good for me.
Certainly was. Coming into today, were you confident he'd be able to find the front, do it at both ends?
I think, yeah, I put him over 21 the other day, and I should have run him in the mile, I suppose. 21 was a bit far for him. But as it turned out, we got a win out of him eventually. He's been racing quite well.
He's been a nice little money spinner too. As you say, he's only a Class 1, but he's really far from it.
Yeah, no, he'll be all right in time. He's out of a Blackfriars mare, so he's got stayer written all over him eventually. But yeah, he's a big angly looking, staying looking type of a horse. So probably give him a bit more time and see what happens down the track with him, I suppose.
We don't want to steal too much from you, but have you got one we can keep an eye on that you're taking up to Carnarvon? Maybe a new one?
Not really. They're all just bush rubbers, really. You know what I mean? Yeah, so picked up Northwood off Pete Farrell. She's coming up all right. So, yeah. Just want to have a shout out to my mum. She's quite ill in hospital at the moment. Been in for about 6 weeks. So hang in there, Mari. We're all thinking of you. And I will see you on Monday, darling.
Absolutely. Hopefully she's still there Monday. Congratulations. Well done.
Cheers.
There's Ray Malpass. He's a stalwart of the Carnarvon Race Club too. He'll be up there very, very shortly. And I'm sure he'll train a stack of winners up there. Leading trainer, probably. He'll go. He's just given him a thumbs up. I'm sure leading trainer will follow him in. But Michael Heaton's here to have a word with Sean O'Donnell.
Yes, all the way victory with Sean O'Donnell in the saddle, and a congratulations from Ray Malpass there as well. Sean, first thing, did you think you'd got the right bob on the line?
Had no idea. I just done my best getting the line, and I seen Troy coming late, but you know, it's one of those things, head down, bob up. But yeah, my funny Jan was up at the 1800, and when I went past, he said, "You won it." Then I knew I won it, yeah. So it was great.
2,150 metres last start, probably just a bridge too far for him?
I think so, and for that being, I think it was Ray's plan to run him over that and to be as super fit as possible, stepping back to the 18, because he ran 3 starts ago, second over the mile, which is a huge run. So congratulations to Ray. He's a tough old horse, this bugger. I just love riding him. He's so honest. Yeah,
he certainly is. What about Costas del Santo first up later in the day for you?
Well, I've never ridden the horse before, so Jackie always gets him right, and he's drawn well. He's got a big weight, but you know, he did run second to Big Scream one day at Northam, so if he can produce that, there might be a chance.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
Sean O'Donnell, no shout out to Sarah. I'm sure she's going to throw in a protest over that. 7, 9, 2 and 1 after race number 5.